right, welcome back to treatment, Jameson. So last week we talked about fluency shaping techniques, but today we're going to talk about the ones that I tend to think are a bit more helpful, which is stuttering modification. So we know that people who even have a severe stutter really only stutter on 10 to 12% of their words. So there is a theory in stuttering therapy that you don't necessarily have to change your words or your voice or the way you're talking all the time, just for something that might come up 10% of the time. So fluency shaping, like we talked about last week, is when you try to change the way you talk 100% of the time. But today we're going to talk about stuttering modification, which is when you have specific tools that you would use to change your stutter after it happens, in the middle of a stutter happening, or before a stutter happens entirely. So the very first one that we'll do today for stuttering modification is called cancellations. Why don't you describe that and then use cancellations while you talk about maybe some tips of how to be a good listener or communicative partner for somebody who stutters. Okay.
So cancels are the repetition of a word with a slide after a stutter. Be aware that those who stutter usually have more trouble controlling their speech on the telephone. Please be patient in this situation. If you pick up the phone and hear nothing, be sure it's not a person who stutters trying to start the conversation before you hang up.
Awesome, thank you.